Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 202. We're currently playing as Kaiser Almeric III, the kind of every empire on Earth, and he's the grandson of Kaiser Almeric the Blessed, who himself is the son of Kaiser Baldwin the Just. Now, we're at war. We're at war with the Kingdom of Mali, King Giselbert here, for the county, or barony, sorry, of Monchau, which is this one right here. We're playing the, war of waiting with these guys, because they're not going to come at us. Even though they've got 6,000 men here, with the only people that they're actually at war with. So maybe they're looking to send that 6,000 around here to Egypt, where I have even more dudes waiting. I'll wait for it, buddy. We're about to have a new year though, so I just don't want to touch anything. Just let that lag happen and let it go away. There we go. A little bit of a hang time there. Yes, I previously had it crash at that point, so a little cautious, We're at 20% now. Where are they going? They're going to Sigil Masa? Where's that? Oh, they're going back home. Alright, boys. Not a problem. Now, while we do that, are there any trade wars we can do? We could attack Tangiers again. We could attack Damietta again. It may be worth it to attack Damietta. Now, the reasoning here is if we attack Tangiers, nobody really comes in to take its place, because there's nobody in the area. Like, I guess Pisa's kind of there, Skane's there, and Hansa are there, but nobody's really around this coast of Spain. Whereas over on this side of the Med, yeah, see, Pisa has occupied all of this coastline here. Salado have all up here. They could do a little bit more up there, though, if they really, did that. That'd be good. And yeah, Thrace are all in here, so the only real area nearby for them to expand into is where Damietta is. So do we still have a truce with the King of Egypt? We do not. And indeed, we can declare our embargo war. So let's raise some troops up here. So Pisa are already spread to these ones, which is where Damietta was previously, so good outcome. This guy's decided to go and war with somebody. Who's he warring with? Perm. Okay, no, good on him. Can do that as much as he wants. Good. We captured this fellow of Damietta. Now, normally, if this guy was an independent duke, which normally republics are, we would have just won the war just based on that. He's not. We could ransom him for a fair amount. I'm going to ransom him because he's kind of shit. I mean, he does have 17 military stat. But he's also infirm and, if he goes to war too much more, he may actually just die. Yep, great. These guys could definitely need a new army commander. Oh, it looks like the Marshal of the Teutonic Order is a Fraticelli. Can we fix that? Nope. But this guy here is Catholic, so that's fine. This trade post up here is complete, so we can ditch that army. See, why aren't you guys having a fight? Yeah. Oh, whatever. We're going to assault these places because we're taking attrition anyway. Hold on. That must have been the Greek Isles, surely. Yeah, it must have been, because otherwise that would be really bizarre. I thought we accidentally gained Cornwall or something like that. Which would not have been great. This one I'm not going to assault because we've got enough supply limit there not to do that. Same with this one for the moment. Factions, independence is 6.7, it's being led by the Pope. It's fine. Really don't care about the Pope. Something about Duke Ludwig of Cherson, yeah, sure. Because he's the Duke of that place and that place. Yeah, he really should give one of those up. Amazing he didn't, because he's content and a coward. So it's kind of interesting that he didn't play to those traits, to be honest. Okay, now these guys are taking attrition, but it's a small amount, so I'm more than content to just leave them there, besieging. There is an Egyptian fleet dumping troops off somewhere, though. 13,000 troops. Alright, so I'm going to assault this and then march up there and attack them. Because that's too much war score to let just slip by. Yep, no dramas there. A little bit of a drama on the right flank, but it worked out nicely. And that's actually brought on the surrender. Beautiful. Good. Now you other guys can expand. Please do so. Oh. Apparently that ended our war with Mali for some reason? That makes absolutely no sense to me. A reason there? Ah yes, Holy Roman County War for Count Werner's claim on Munchauer has ended inconclusively. The casus belli is no longer valid. Right, so it wasn't because we accepted the previous thing. It was that the Count of Jülich, the former Count of Jülich, Count Werner, died a natural death. Fortunately, his heir still has the claim. So I'm just going to redeclare war. County claim for this guy. Unfortunately, that has basically wasted our ticking war score lead. Seems like this guy should really like us now. He could use a bit more though, he's a bit of a hater. I'm gonna attack it. Straight up. My daughter requires a guardian. Looks like she's a very good intriguer, so we haven't educated anybody in intrigue for a while because we usually consider it to be somewhat dangerous. But, you know, whatever. How's Trude going anyway? Druid is kind, charitable, wrath, and deceitful. She is not yet lustful. But we'll see, we'll see. There's also strong gives a +10 fertility boost, so if you're a strong, lustful, stewardship traded individual, well, ladies, look out. Tech is ever increasing. Some people are dying of smallpox. Oh hey, we should probably release some kingdoms over in India or something. It's a new year, it's time to be sort of merry, I guess. Yeah, the Kingdom of Orissa. Any stupid boundary issues here? Yep. Bamberg, apparently. Bugger it, we'll just see what happens, and, you know, if it's influenced us in some way, and it has, I'll just declare war on you for it. So it's going to be a county claim on Kreilsheim. Done and done. I'll bring these guys up there as well. And when we finish sorting that out, we may release a couple more of these places. Now we're taking attrition. Jeez, we're right next to my own land, guys, come on. Oh, we lost a trade post. It literally doesn't matter. Okay, so this will be the safer one to besiege while these guys go to the coastal province. Oh, and New Year happened there. They do have a couple of guys running around my place, so I might just send this army over to deal with that. And apparently the Count of Alexandretta may be... Well, we can fix that issue, but we will then still lose the barony of whatever it was. Honestly, not too concerned. We do have 13,000 troops, but again, not too much of an issue for me. Any one of my armies could take that on. Oh, we have a marriage offer from the King of Maharashtra. He would like to marry the heir to the kingdom to my half-brother matrilineally. That's not happening. What I would totally do, though, is let you marry non-matrilineally, and you'll see they'll still go along with it. Unfortunately, that will give a Littlefinger that land which we do not want. So, find someone to marry yourself, just not a Littlefinger. Because remember, having other Littlefinger realms is something we need to avoid. Oh yeah, we're going to chomp through that barony. Sorted, and that's the war score. Well, the war goal, so now we have it ticking. They should deal with that army by themselves. I'll park my guy there in between those two counties that we're contesting, or two barony holdings. Okay, so how are we doing over here? Looks pretty good to me. Okay, he's gonna move some guys down here into Barasura. Barasuru? Is this Nandapur? Do we have a penalty coming from Nandapur? We would. They'd get there on the 28th of May. Ah, bugger it, they'll get there before I do anyway. Yeah, river crossing penalties all around, I think. Wait, there's one province, or a couple of provinces where it wouldn't. Argalu, that was on the list. What's his? Balconda? Balconda's on the list. Kanda is on the list. Kakrakuta, that is not on the list. Beautiful. So if we come up here and then down here, we'll not get a river crossing penalty, whereas we would from this place. Bizarre. Oops, stables were built in Brigands. Beautiful. Let's have a quick check of everything then. Currently our steward is in Brigands, helping out build times. So if we're not building anything in Brigands, we want him to move somewhere where he would actually be useful. Fortunately, we are still building things there, so good on us. Ah, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Lost my position. Ah, there we are. There we go. Yeah, recording this one on New Year's Day, actually. I didn't get up to anything last night, so, you know. Whatever. I mean, the most excitement I had was keeping the dog calm while all of these goddamn fireworks went off. Wasn't too hard. She has some stairs that she likes to hide under. What's this? We've got a... Okay, the King of Delhi would like to marry his... or the heir to Delhi, who's presumably his daughter. Yep. To, my half-brother. Again, matrilineally. No. Not happening. You know what? Take Ambrogio. Oh, she won't. Nah. Well, they don't get an alliance out of that, do they? Okay, that's that one done. So now I'm going to head up here and around like that. Because apparently that means that we're not going to have any river crossing penalties. Bizarrely. We'll intercept them as well. That's good. Ah, the king himself is there. I must say, he's led his armies quite terribly. Yeah, rip from him. No war score change, apparently. Don't know why not. That one gave us a war score change. And now we'll come over here and beat up these guys who are trying to retake Nandapur. And we'll not reach them, but we'll be able to continue our sieges. This guy says that he would be a better chaplain than this guy, and you know what? He is right. So he is my new court chaplain. And we'll set him to work in the final bastion of non-Catholicism. Maybe he'll have a slightly better chance of doing that. Peace offer from Orissa. Done. Sorted. That's all I wanted, buddy. Okay, now I need to move my gentleman down to here. And to here. I wonder if I can raise some boats. Yeah, let's have a look at that. How many boats can I get? 33. Oh, 346. We're fine. Put these ones away. Okay, now that's the liege levy of King Adalbert of... It's this guy, so... The good news there is... I can release all the kingdoms except for Tamalakam, and then that one can be the last one because I'll use its boats to go home. Excellent. Oh, that makes my job a lot easier. How about you, buddy? You willing to give up yet? Nope, still thinks it's indecisive. I can hold on for longer than you. More opinion of this douchebag? Oh, the King of Kadata is part of his faction? Oh, excuse me. He'll be dead soon anyway. Bert must have bribed him or blackmailed him or something. It's fine. Britannia is not at war. One of my random subjects has converted. Great. Arabia is now attacking Medina and losing. Perm still has that adventurer host issue. Perm is winning that. Volga Bulgaria isn't fighting anybody. Alania is fine. Sarkel is defending against Cumania and winning. Cumania also has a revolution and something about yeah, the Turkestan. Really quite inconsequential. Don't care. Probably only record one episode today. I've got, you know, I don't particularly want to just record on the first of the year, as it were. Alright, let's release some of these other places. Gonna have any issues with you? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Well, the easiest way to see that is to then go and see... No, we don't even have a valid cast spell to declare war on him, so we're fine with that. Andra, what about you? Are you going to be awkward for me or not? Again, looks pretty good, so you're independent, buddy. No de jure claims or anything like that. That's what you're actually looking for when we come here and say, okay, I'm going to declare war on you. What reasons do I have? We've got a bunch of personal claims. Nothing de jure, nothing of my personal sort of realm, so we're fine with that. We're also going to release Canada in a moment as well. Why not? 'Tis the season for giving. As your mother found out the other day. Wink. I'm saying that I banged your mum. Yeah. That's what I'm going with that. Okay, I think Canada's pretty fine. Let's release it and find out. Yep, just 2 personal claims, that's all good. Now, I might just move this gentleman down here so that he's ready to respond into Lunga if necessary. And that one around there too. And we've still got that 345 boats. So that's good. We probably only need 1 army there, to be honest. And Rahana has just converted to the Catholic faith. Fucking wonderful. Let's have a look at that. Yep. Catholic, moral authority 100, size 1,210. Nobody else has any land. And we're also well and truly the most authoritative nation. Well, religion. These other ones are only up above 20 because they've got leaders, and leaders add their piety to it. And everywhere else, just it's either 0 or 20. Deal with it. So that's good. That means we can actually start shipping our guys out right now. So get on a boat. And we'll put them up here. Up to that one, why not? This army. I'm going to send this army up a little bit further north. Into Scandinavia. It's going to take them a while to get there because I'm not shuffling around armies, I'm telling them to move directly there. And we can move this army over to here as well. Just to increase times a little bit. But Lanka, right? Oh, it even has a German province, isn't that nice? Lanka. You're not going to be weird? No, cursory scan indicates no. Good. Congratulations, buddy. Just check for wars. Nope, all good there. And of course we won't release this one in the end, Tamalakam, until we've got our armies out of a place. It's only a short hop up the coast, but you know. And that will actually be our main series of objectives done. With about 90 years to spare. Once we get this released and all that. Yep, okay, so he's telling us that we've got his boats raised for too long. Not a concern. I have lost the gregarious trait. That's annoying. It's a vassal opinion trait, so it's only 5 points, but it's also 2 points of diplomacy, so not wonderful. Okay, so we've dropped this army off here. Now we could send this boat back like normal, but what we'll actually do is disband it and then re-raise it. We've got 3 less boats due to the opinion penalty, but well, YOLO. 3 less boats, that's absolutely fine. And we'll send them up there as well. Somehow I don't think we're getting the Timurids today. I don't actually remember when the Timurids show up. Let me Google that quickly for you all. I thought I wrote it down, but apparently I didn't. Okay. Luckily Google remembers that I was searching for this sort of shit at some point. Timurids, come on. At some point between 1360 and 1405. Now I don't know if that's current for this version either. Let's have a look at hordes. Because Timurids show up as part of a weird event sort of thing where Timer appears. Or Chimur. Come on, what do you got for me? Okay, so if he does appear, it's between 1360 and 1405. That's happening. So we're actually in the danger period right now, so I'm not going to move too many troops out of this area completely, because he shows up with 150,000. But he may show... Actually, he shows up for Samarkand, so, well... I don't give a shit about Samarkand. The only issue is that he shows up as Shia instead of, you know, Catholic. So we may have to deal with that. I do want to move these guys out, though. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. 100,000 troops should be more than enough, and we've got more over here. So I'm going to send these guys up here a little bit. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about Tangiers. It's kind of like, well, you know. Nope. Okay, so now at least he's not saying that it's indecisive. He's telling me to come on, you pansy. Interesting way of going on about it, of course. Wow. Now she's just. You know, she would make an exceptional ruler. If only we were able to do such a thing. She's not pregnant again. What about this guy's wife? No. Alright. One child lacks a guardian though, my daughter. She appears to be good at military, so let's make her good at military. Yep, presumably the Kaiserin. Yep, done. Where's those boats? Let's get in here. There it is. And dock. So now we can get rid of the boats. That army is absolutely fine where it is. And more importantly, I'm just going to release him. If there's a problem, which there is... Biamia? What the fuck is that? Oh, up there, really? Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm declaring on him for it, of course. And apparently he owns that little bit of place there too. Interesting. Well, I'll head up there, take that, and then continue on. And we'll make this another war of attrition, obviously. Just looking what all these guys actually are, because if they're in somewhere where I don't have an army, then I just don't care about it. Yeah, you know what? We might actually start fighting this one a little bit earlier with some liege levies. Normally we wouldn't, but YOLO. And we better equip this army here with some dudes. Yeah, I definitely do not have an army in Westfraland. Alright. So they'll all gather up nice and tight. And because he's taken troops out of it, that's all good. Oh good, we must have hit a retinue on our way over. Have to get that one barony there back as well. Shouldn't be too big a concern. These people are going to get bitchy at us for having, you know, vassal levies raised for more than a few days. How dare we? Fucking idiots. Trying to get you some land back. Okay, apparently this side lost a commander somehow. Did they actually lose a commander, or is he just being weird? Yeah, just being weird. Put him over. Then we got to balance the flanks out a bit, so there we go. All good. We'll intercept them. My son is now of legal age. Or one of them. Getting old. He's a skilled tactician, so he's good at martial stuff. Let's marry him off. Find a bunch of 16-year-olds. We know how this works. There's a strong 15-year-old. She might just be good enough. Swedish, though. Don't know about those Swedes. Ah, there we go. Nice German lass. Oh no, they're defeating us in trade posts. Big deal. Okay, so now we've got to find that kid some land. Crane, perhaps? That guy kind of likes me. As does that guy. She's turning out to be a fairly capable ruler for a 6-year-old, so let's take Crane. Pope! Okay, so that was for intriguing. We need new guardian. He'll do. And we also need a new spy master. The Duke of Berry would do nicely in this role. And now he needs to study tech, and I think we'll just send him to Mercuria and see what happens. Well, that's shipbuilding. Pope's given us our claim. Alright, so where was that? That was down here, wasn't it? Revoke that shit. Good. And we will grant it to my unlanded son here. Done. Problems solved. How are we doing up here? Oh, we're having a fight. Looks like that went pretty well for us. Yep, killed them all. And just in time, the Pope has managed to die and be replaced by Pope Stephen V. Good. Very nice. Just pressing buttons on the keyboard randomly. Okay, we tried to bribe Gunzel to shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up and nail your wife. We need more, you know, strong geniuses. 1st of January, a little bit of lag, but we're good, we're good. When can we reassign our tech guy? 25th of May. That's fine. Okay, she's trying to get this guy into being court chaplain again, well, let's be honest, so we don't currently have the Grateful One with her, but Franz will keep his job, so she'll accept my decision but not approve of it. Yep, there it is, plus 25 for being grateful. Why are you grateful? Why? That doesn't make any sense. She should be angry with me for being all STFU and GB to kitchen. That looks like a bit of a revolt in Mauritia. You know what? That's going to be good for us. He's trying to get elective monarchy happening. I have raised those army levies though. But basically I can go to war with him, wipe out the Republic trade zones, and not care about Mauritania itself. Let's see how that goes. See, it's got a fort level of 5.5. If we get this down a bit more, I may consider assaulting it. Let's say when this gets to 65, I'll assault it. We'll just see how that happens, or goes, or whatever. One more tick. Nope. Hit it. Yeah, okay, so we're losing morale and Ben. They're losing them faster. All good. Jousting lists were built in Brigands, so that's Brigands complete, except for some of the stuff in the background. So we're going to keep our steward there while that stuff in the background completes. Oh, hello, Marley. Didn't see you there. How nice of you to come over to play. Thanks for letting me win the war. Okay, this siege up here was a victory. So now we're besieging the town. We will wait that one out because we don't have the men to assault it, even though it's only a town. Can't believe Mali actually sent their army over here. And now we've captured this guy, and this guy, and we're not letting them go. Where are they going? Back into Elliot. We'll chase them down so that we can just wipe them out and get more war score out of it. Nice and easy. That's 100% war score. We've won that war. Beautiful. Now we're just kind of waiting on this one. So yeah, it's a 45-year danger period for the Timurids to show up. And I've got to be honest, once they show up, if they actually get some traction on, I don't think I'm going to have enough time left to get rid of them. So that could be an issue. We'll just have to see how that works out. Normally what would happen prior to Rajas of India, once you converted the game over, the Timurids would own this bit here. And, you know, so you'd still have to deal with them, even if you'd got rid of them in CK2. I don't believe that'll happen this time, unless they actually show up, because they may not show up. You know, it's kind of a half and half sort of thing. And considering that we've completely obliterated Shia Islam, I don't think that they may not show up based on that. Come on, just 4 more periods. It's not my call. Stop having people try and assassinate you. God. It's not hard, you just murder them back. This guy absolutely loves us now, but I can't really move my guy out, because if I move him out, all of those improved relations things will eventually expire and give him a massive negative opinion of me. Not that it matters too much. Come on, just a few more days and we'll have this and I can get rid of these levies. Thank you. No, I can't release them right now because they're in hostile territory. So I have to move them back home or into any of these provinces and then tell them to fuck off and we're all good. And we hope that the revolt in Mauritania is still going. Great. We could have just sacrificed it and lost half of them. How's your revolt? The hell is... Oh, that's that one, okay. Well, no, it's an embargo. And because taking the trade post just doesn't really seem to work, while I'm still going to raise up troops to occupy the places, I'm not going to get too, you know, held up on that. Oh, Damietcha have a trade post all the way over there? What the fuck are you doing, guys? I don't care too much about that. I mean, I'll raise it next time we have a little embargo with them, but, you know, whatever. Okay, this one was already completed. And because again, this is the city, and he's already taken troops out of it to fight in his other war, nice and easy. A lot of these trade posts have now been completely occupied by me. It's still broken. It's not going to fix itself. Mainly because we're not updating. When we update, we'll have to go to Charlemagne and all that sort of business. And with only 90 years left, what's the point? Okay, that was this trade post here. That took a bit longer because there were only 500 men besieging it. Nope, 1st of January has just slipped past us without us really noticing. Okay, that's this trade post done as well, so that army can go. Wonderful. I don't know if I want you to lose your war down there, mate, but I'm not trying to get you to lose your war. I'm just trying to get my your trade posts out of my damn land. That's all. That's all I want. Oh yeah, have a claim, buddy. Maybe you shouldn't be killing your own kin, though. Oh, what's that? Hypocrisy? Yeah, the war is indecisive, allegedly. What are you gonna do? March through all of these places? Come on, buddy. Just let it go. Looks like Maynard's host is taking over a little bit. Good on him. His army has literally no commanders. Amazing. They all died just in the process of it being there. Excellent. Let's just head on back down here and we'll finish this war up before we end the episode, of course. My daughter, Princess Cecily, has become of legal age. She is now Midas touched. Holy shit. Look at that stat line. Look at that stat line. Unfortunately, while she's Midas touch, plus 15 fertility, she is also chaste, which is minus 15 fertility. Even so, we're going to marry her to, the Kaiser, perhaps? Yeah, marry her to the Kaiser. We can't quite make it matrilineal, but whatever. Do we really want to marry her off? No, we don't want to marry her off because she's got that gifted trait. I want to marry her to some no-name shitty courtier who is on my side of things, who also has the genius trait. So, let's get searching. 16-year-olds, gentlemen, 16-year-old gentlemen, not in prison, not married, not rulers, my religion, my culture, I guess. Yeah, let's start with the adults. No for Great House, because that increases the chances that, well, okay, so there's a strong one there, but he's also got syphilis. So we're not going to marry it as someone of syphilis. That's just unnecessarily cruel. But by picking not Great House, that gives us the it gives us a lot who maybe, okay, Lothar looks pretty good. He's 29 though. 29's a bit old. But he's lustful. Yo, let's get rid of the culture group. And you know what? I don't care if they're adults or not. What I'm looking for is somebody around... Ah, jeez. Why are there so many women options but not many men options? So we've got this strong guy here. Oh, right, that's guy with syphilis. Ah, fuck's sake. Alright, I don't care about Great House now. That's increased our options a little bit. Come on, get out of a 13-year-old. That's what she said. I'm gonna get to the 15-year-olds max, because we don't want her waiting around for too long. Oh, it's kind of close. Is he heir to anything? I don't think so. There's no way of telling what actual traits he's going to get though. Betrothals are a bit of a gamble. I mean, unless we find a lustful 15-year-old with a good genetic trait, we won't go with him. Alright, come on. Okay, this guy's strong, has a positive fertility trait. So we'll keep Anselm in mind. Here we go. 16 years old. He's ill, so that's not great, but he has the genius trait. Unfortunately, he's the heir to a bishopric, so I don't believe that he will come over. No. But he will accept the matrilineal marriage. Done. It's perfect, actually. Alright, let's win this war. Well, one of the wars, I guess. The embargo war. Assault. Good, good, good. So now he's rocked up at my court. Well, technically. He's still leading troops somewhere. Could you not lead troops somewhere, buddy? Tell you what. You've got, what, 21 martial? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is try and find him on the list. There he is. And then immediately fire him from leading that army. Like, where is he now? Let's have a look. So Cecily, your husband, is leading troops in Pilsen. Fuck is Pilsen? And why are you leading troops here? You're my man. It's just irritating. Oh, now he's not. Beautiful. It's updated. Good. You too. Nail. Okay, good. Might as well grab that trade post while we're here as well. Thank you. It's 48%, buddy. Well, at least he understands that he's losing. Head up to this one. Oh, and give these guys a flanking commander at the same time. Why not? Okay, apparently we besieged the bishopric before the actual castle, so... Okay. Like, I'm fine with that, but what? You know what, we're not going to win this war today, so let's just do the building check and we'll be done. Good. Really don't need to check some of these places. Oh, there we go. Erlangen has its last upgrade to be built there. Tell you what, we're the model of German industry here. I mean, things are just going amazingly for us. And I'm honestly not sure whether to put it down to, you know, skill at the game or luck. I mean, we did get up fairly quickly at the start, so maybe we'll put it down to skill. Yeah, let's put it down to skill. But anyway, if you have any comments or questions, just leave them below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you would enjoy seeing more of this sort of thing, well, subscribe button is just down there. You know, if you weren't aware of that, just letting you know. But in the meantime, I have been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.